Hi, a pleasant day everyone. Today, I will be sharing some tips on what to do, what not to do, what to wear, and what to remember in a mock job interview. Disclaimer: tips included in this video were from my personal experience and were not intentionally copied online. I'm a grade 12 gas student and I have recently undergone a mock job interview. Now, I want to share with you my experience, comments, and tips that were given to me by the set of panelists who interviewed me. Tip number 1: be the first to greet as soon as you enter the interview room or as soon as you meet your interviewer. You should be the first one to greet your interviewer. You should not be shy and let them take the first move. Also, through this action, they can immediately have a good first impression towards you. Tip number 2: do not instantly sit if you're not told to do so. When it was my turn to be interviewed, I nervously entered the room and I went straight to the seat located in front of the panelist. I immediately sat down and waited for the panelist to speak first, which turned out that it is not an advisable move. The panel told me that you should ask permission if you may already be seated, or you should just wait for them to give you the command to do so. Because what if the interviewer was about to take a break and you immediately sat down? It would be inconvenient for your interviewer. So be attentive and be observant. Tip number 3: wear an appropriate attire. Of course, when you are going in an interview, you should look decent and you should be pleasantly dressed. Being neatly dressed will also help you gain a good first impression. The panel advised me that you can base what you wear on what position you are applying for. For example, since I was applying as a service crew at a fast food restaurant, they suggested that it is already okay to wear collared long sleeves with a skirt having the right length, or with a black slacks. And if you're applying for a higher position like a manager, you can wear a coat to be more formal. For footwear, a nice pair of black shoes along with black socks or a not overly designed heels or sandals would be perfect. Tip number 4: maintain a good posture. Avoid slouching, unnecessary movements or gestures. Be seated accordingly and show decency. Tip number 5: be attentive and be confident. Listen to the questions of your interviewer carefully and answer them confidently. Concentrate and focus when you are in an interview and don't let anything distract you. This way, you can give direct and straightforward answers to your interviewers. Also, maintain a good diction and tone in your voice. When speaking, ensure that your voice is clear and can be heard. Tip number 6: ask for suggestions, comments, or feedback from your panelists. To see if you did well, asking questions or for the panel's feedback at the end of the interview is a must. Asking for the comments and suggestions of your panel will help you know the things that you should do and should not do in an interview. They may also give you some key points about the contents and details that should be included and not be included in your application letter and resume. Also, through this, you will learn your mistakes, work on it, and be able to perform much better next time. Bonus tip, tip number 7: do a research about the job you're applying for. Before you go in a mock job interview, you should do a background check on the job you are applying for, because most of the questions asked are related to your chosen job. Having background information would help you to easily answer each question. Again, these tips are based on my experience, which I happily want to share with you. Hope you find this video helpful, and thank you for watching.